Hello, I'm Liam.
Connan.
I'm Larence.
I'm EJ, and we're having a baby.
The having a baby concept came from a song that we all wrote one merry night upstairs here at the studio just before, just before we all went away. Earlier in the year we were all hanging out doing some recording. Connan was recording downstairs, Family Cactus were recording in here, and we were recording the EP upstairs, and we all had a bit of a dance and a sing to a song playing on this octagon, and Connan came out with this, having a baby is something you need to understand. Yeah, it's really good. But it kind of stuck.
Kind of like just a soul rip-off, because the octagon sounded like there was basically just a couple of chords and maybe we should just it was very catchy.
And then about a few days later, we just embarked on recording it, and all of a sudden we had this soul hit on our hands, and we were like, what are we going to do with this undeniable hit? And so we thought, well, we'll start a band and record over a whole month in Roundhead, which is what we're doing now. We're all set up. And then all of a sudden it was like, well, then we should go on tour after that. Let's all like really destroy all our friendships and spend 2 months together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll test them.
Yeah, test them.
Like, if they can survive this,
then we could be a band.
We'll be friends for life.
But having a baby song's completely different to what we've been recording now. It's not anything like the sound.
It's a good introduction to the party that will be the tour.
Yes, and we'll play it live maybe twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As many times as people want to hear it.
Yeah, you'll get sick of it real quick.
But in a good way.
Yeah. As good.
As we've all been friends for quite a long time now, and we were all living over in London together and talking for a long time about starting a band, and this is the first time that we've all had a bit of time off and the chance to be in a studio and you know, finally make this band idea a reality. And you know, it's kind of risky knowing whether just hanging out with your mates in a studio is going to fuel some good creativity, but I think it does.
Yeah,
really.
and everyone's pretty into what they do, and you know, we've got a lot of pride in what they do. So I don't think anyone wants to let it just become some sort of
indulgent mess.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, ultimately, everyone is pretty into what they do as musicians. So I mean, the fact that we're friends and enjoying kind of mucking around in a studio is sort of besides the point in a way. Like the ultimate aim is to make a really great record.
Yes, and I'm extremely into what everyone does individually. So
and it's a nice escape from our own projects and having our own, you know, thing that is solo and is very much like a self-absorbed thing. This is my project, and then when you finally can throw that all away and just be in a room with your mates, you find that maybe the songs you come up with are just do inspire a lot more fun and just, you know, have a good energy about them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If being a solo musician is working in an office, then this album is going on a picnic.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
The tour seemed like a good idea because we've all been playing at each other's shows for years now, and whenever someone's in the city that we're playing in, it just, well, always ends up becoming a bit of a party on stage. And so we thought we may as well actually do it properly. And you know, I think we were going to be doing our own sets, but we'll all be up on stage with each other, and we'll probably try out a few new songs, a few Barb songs.
Yeah. And we had this tour at the end of last year in England. We did three. Was it just three?
Yeah.
3 shows in the UK, and it was so much fun. That was like this tantalisingly short period of time.
Yeah.
And we were just like, this is like the best tour ever, but it was only three dates, and we were just having this sort of hyper real level of fun.
Yes.
And so we've just been kind of waiting for an opportunity to do it again.
Yeah, it's perfect. We're all back here at the same time.
It's going to be awesome.
Correct.
It's like this YouTube guy's got an aging disease, but like he's it's really funny. It's like TSIM, fuckus, all one word, and he kind of like puts on, goes,
people always told me, and then you never told me why at all.
and he kind of looks around and plays some music like I don't know, like talking about my homies and talking about my homies. He's like, give it to me, baby. And he's sort of like kind of raps and stuff, and at the end of everything he's always like, peace up. And he kind of looks to the side, that way, Corona. Corona, so while we've been recording, every time something's like good or like goodbye or something, it's like, Corona.
Yeah. Mainly you.
It's not true.
It's not. It's catching.
Yeah.
I actually woke up the other morning and had to go and look him up because I was.
It's a fascinating
It's
guy.
fascinating and
He
like
has, like,
really
comedy
intriguing
and-
character, and his bedroom is like.
Oh,
It's incredibly sad.
Yeah,
and
it's
you
really,
do
it's
question
really
your morals
sad, and I
watching it.
hope that he's
no, well,
happy. And or
He is
I'd actually
totally-
like to contact him. Because
yeah. Like he's actually really funny, and he knows he's funny. Like he's actually quite a genius. And at first I felt a bit stink laughing at it, about it, but I'm not. You know, it could be any. You know, it's not. I'm not laughing at his disease.
Mm.
What an odd guy. So this tour, he's coming on.
Some fuckers will be there. Don will be.
It's like you two are ropeable.
some
like
diggers. Justin, Chicken Little, Don DiCaprio, sure. He'll be there. Yeah, Don DiCaprio is just like this 3-year-old who's he's actually got nearly 4. He just like really obsessed with I guess sort of like heartthrobs, like of probably a little bit ago, like Leo DiCaprio, and that's why he calls himself Don DiCaprio, of course, and he gets the names wrong, like Josh Hartnett, he calls him Harnessed, and Lena Bloom's Blossom, and so he's watching his film, it's not even Blossom, one thing, he's like, go Blossom! And and he's recording his own record at the moment. He's just been demoing it. Like his first track was Leo Blossom and Philip.
Hi, you've been watching Cheese on Toast TV.
We're
Come see us
in New Zealand.
on tour.
Dunedin, Christchurch,
Wellington, Auckland.
Corona.
End
Having
of
a baby.
August, having a baby.
Songs. Larence,
Music.
Larence Arabia.
Connan, Mockasin, Eliza-Jane, Liam Finn, you know it.
Cheese on toast.
She's on
Peace out.
Corona.
Corona down.